All right, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Happy Monday. Hope you are having a good week. Don't mind me. I'm just getting the Yankee game here on my phone so that I can watch this. Yankees and Blue Jays tied at 2, going top 7. Again, Jordan Montgomery getting no run support. What's up, Mel? How's it going, buddy? Hope all is well with you. Again, early stream tonight as I'll be heading out at 8 o'clock, or around 8 o'clock. As soon as we're done, because at 9 o'clock I have to go to the doctors. But finishing up a 4-game series here in Baltimore, Cal Quantrill versus Grayson Rodriguez. Then we will head home to take on the Chicago White Sox for a game. We split with the White Sox in Chicago. Yankees are going to go 6-2 on this road trip. Split with, as Torres grounds out in real life, split with the White Sox 4 games and now looking for a 4-game sweep of the O's. So Quantrill 4-2 with 2.7 ERA. Grayson Rodriguez making, I believe, his first big league start. So we head on down to Oriole Park. Quantrill a little tired, but yeah, how's it going, Mel? And let's see. Oh yeah, LeMahieu, we're gonna give the day off today for Cabrera. And I think we're, again, trying to keep everybody fresh. We're going to have Stallings have the day off again. We'll put in Rortvedt, try to wake him up out of that slump that he's in. And then it was all right, Mel. It was all right. I'm actually kind of I actually needed another day. I had a birthday party I went to on Saturday night. That was so I was out late. And I wouldn't say it took a little bit out of me, but nothing crazy, you know. And let's see. Let's have some fun with the lineup. Let's put Cody Bellinger in the 2-hole and see how that does for him. He's been hitting well lately for us, but we'll put Cody in the 2-hole for the first time, and then we'll have Lindor, Olsen, Avi Garcia batting 5th. One of the only 2 true righties in the lineup as we give some guys, specifically LeMahieu and Stallings, the days off. And hope that our boy Bobby Witt Jr. can maybe continue his hitting. Maybe we'll give him a day off tomorrow against Chicago. Yeah, all right, let's do it. This is our lineup. Some guys getting some breaks. But how about you, Mel? How was your weekend going? And yeah, NBA playoffs in full swing. NHL playoffs getting started tonight. But since the Rangers don't play till tomorrow, my big concern is the Yankees, who now have 2 outs in the top of the 7th. What's up, Gibby? How's it going? And there it is. Yeah, Grayson Rodriguez making his Major League debut. So we'll see what the Yankees do here against the Rook. As injuries have plagued the Orioles. Thursday, maybe another early stream. What's up, Dylan? But I will keep you guys probably like this. Probably won't have to cancel the stream, but I will be going out. Yes, Dark Stroke, as I mentioned last week, I have to go to the doctor's later this evening. I have to go for an MRI on my hand. So, early stream, just so that it's done.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees.
Well, it's game 1, Dylan, so we'll see what happens. You know, but I wouldn't be surprised if Carolina wins, and I would be surprised if the Maple Leafs win. Fastball, slider, changeup, curveball. As this one swung and missed 0-1 out in front of that back foot slider. And we are underway here in the 4th game of this 4-game set. Yankees looking for a 4-game sweep here on the road. Looking to go 6-2 on this road trip. No, Dark Stroke, I wouldn't be going for an MRI on my hand if everything was okay. As this is popped up to left center field. Catch is made by Hayes, 1 away. As we look now here. No, it's not normal. It's not normal, Mel. It is late. But this is, I guess, it's all they had. So Oswald Cabrera followed by Cody Bellinger, Francisco Lindor, Matt Olson, Avi Garcia, Michael Conforto, Aaron Hicks, Ben Rortvedt is the catcher, and Bobby Witt Jr. batting 9th and playing 3rd. But yeah, we'll see. I might need surgery, Darkstroke. We'll see. That's what MRIs are for, is to figure this stuff out. So Cody Bellinger hitting 247 now. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. But yeah, it is. I was surprised when they offered that as an option, Mel, as well, but they did, and I took it. I got old, Dark Stroke. This just happens. I was actually talking to a friend of mine today over in Jersey, and him too. He's about the same age that misses inside 2-1. People don't tell you that in your 30s, your body will start to fall apart. As Cody smashes this one to left center or left field on the line, this will be one hop over the fence for another double. Bellinger, his league-leading 16th double of the year. So yeah, my hand doesn't work right anymore. My left hand doesn't work properly. I can't. These fingers, these two fingers are all messed up. Actually, it is, Mel. You're right. It is. I've had an MRI before to find I have 4 pinched nerves in my back as Lindor smacks that to short. Urias throws the first 2 away. No, Dark Stroke, they just don't want to tell you that that's what ends up happening. I had back problems start when I was 32. I'm in my late 30s now. That's not young. They tell you that's young to fool you. Is Matt Olson, 11 home runs, 22 RBIs, a .299 average. It's all a lie. Is this one hammered to right center field, fairly deep, going back and making the catch just shy of the track is the center fielder to end the inning. Olsen gave it a ride. The wind is carrying to right tonight. Is that Stewart out there? We go bottom 1, no score. Jorge Mateo, 2 homers, 9 RBIs, a .206 average. Will lead off. Got thrown out at home in yesterday's game. Takes one just outside, said the umpire. Don't agree with that one. 1-0. As this is chopped foul, 1-1. Everybody I know started having physical issues in their 30s. As that's chopped foul, 1-2. Everybody, all my friends. Whether it was something like IBS, whether it was back problems, whether it was everybody. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. I don't know somebody, unless you're like a professional athlete, that your body holds up until you're 40. There's a strike, 0-1. Terran Vavra at the plate. This is a new guy hitting .276, takes one low, 1-1. And like, I don't mean to sound like I'm complaining, but like it's the truth. Yeah, I thought I had more time before all these issues would start. Nope. Just because I look fine Dark Stroke doesn't mean I am fine. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2-2. That misses inside. Count now full. Austin Hayes on deck. The payoff pitch to Vavra. It's fouled back out of play, still 3-2. It'll be another 3-2 pitch. This one chopped up the middle, slow roller. Lindor ranging to his left, fires the first in time, 2 away. Oh, they called him safe? What? Immediately going to challenge that. I don't think that was close at all. Like a full stride. That's a terrible call by the umpire at first. Like, I mean, it's not even close. Let's look at let's see, Mateo Diaz. Valver's playing at short. Hayes in left. It is Stewart in center. Odor at second. Jones in right. Jahmai Jones. Nottingham at first. Welk back at third. And Bemboom behind the plate. Yeah, seriously, Gibby. Joe West and Angel Hernandez is there's a strike, 0-1. Hayes hitting .210 on the year. Takes one a little low. 1-1. Meanwhile, at bottom of the 7th, leadoff walk for the Jays as Alejandro Kirk will take first. There's a strike. But yeah, Gibby, as you said earlier, I didn't mean to. I don't think I mentioned it. But yes, the Yankees are getting tested. This is the big test now for the Yankees. They won 9 in a row against bad teams. Now they have to face the Blue Jays. We'll see what they can do here. It's going to be a 2-2 now to Hayes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So a good inning for Quantrill. We go top 2. No score here in Baltimore. Yeah, well, Joe West, people should stop talking to Joe West. Please, for the love of God, stop talking to Joe West. As Avi Garcia hitting .331, 10 homers, 22 RBIs. Will lead off here in the top of the 2nd, hitting out of the 5 hole today. Takes one outside, 1-0. But yeah, so again, might be doing a an early stream on Thursday as well, but we will see. As this one hit the deep right center field, it is one hop over the wall, a leadoff double for Avi Garcia, his 10th double of the year. And that brings up Michael Conforto now with a chance to at least move the runner over to third. Avi Garcia, very good speed over on second. Takes one low, 1-0. Conforto, 6 homers, 8 RBIs, a .243 average. The 1-0, outside 2-0. Aaron Hicks on deck. It'll be a 2-0 to Conforto. Popped foul and out of play, 2-1. A little late there in the fastball. Rodriguez reared back. Actually, a hair early. And now swing and a miss. Good change up there from Rodriguez. 2-2. And now this one pulled to the right side and through for a base hit. They will hold Garcia at third. There will be runners at the corners now for the Yankees. They did, Gibby. They did. They moved. They expanded the outfield a bit to make it less of a bandbox. So Aaron Hicks now with 2 on and no one out here in the top of the second as Conforto does a nice job to pull that through the right side. As a little seeing eye single and takes one inside, 1-0. Hicks 15 homers, 28 RBIs. Both those numbers lead the Yankees. They go along with a .272 batting average. The 1-0 to Hicks is outside, 2-0. Hicks tied for 7th in the league with 28 ribbies. Looks like a strikeout for Castro, so 1 away or maybe a pop-out. Is this up the middle? This could be 2. They'll go to second for 1 on the first. Hicks won't get an RBI. Garcia will score, though. So the Orioles take the double play, 4-6-3, 2 away here now, as Hicks hits into a tailor-made double play. Good feed there from Odor to Vevra, and a strong throw to first. So 2 away now, no one on, but a run in for Ben Rortvedt, hitting a .189. A rare start for him. I think actually his second start on the road trip as he fouls him back out of play, 0-1. 2 homers, 3 RBIs for Rortvedt. Trying to keep Stallings fresh. He takes one outside, 1-1. When's Rortvedt going to be ready to go in real life? Because Higashioka is basically done, I think, as a Yankee. It'll be a 1-2 to Rortvedt. As this is popped foul. And Welk will make the catch to end the inning in foul ground. We go bottom 2. Yankees do score, but only a run. At the end of 1.5, it's 1-0 Yankees. Yeah, give me the Mets are on a roll, man. They are super tough to beat. Give them credit. So, as DJ Stewart hitting .231, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. You don't want them. Yeah, you don't want to lose ground to them now because even if they fall apart late, it might be too late for you guys to catch up. As this one popped up, foul ground. Rortvedt drifting back to the batter's box makes the catch, 1 away. Umberger, thank you very much, buddy. Much appreciated. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for chatting. Thanks for following, hanging out. And yeah, Gibby, I mean, giving up a lot of walks definitely is not a way to beat even a team like the Rangers, as Rougned Odor, 6 homers, 13 RBIs, a .202 batting average. Takes the strike from Quantrill, 0-1. Yankees up 1-0 here in the final game of a 4-game set in Baltimore. As this is ripped to left field. That is going to be an opposite field base hit for Odor. So a 1-out single as Conforto cuts it off and gets it in quickly. And now they'll bring up Jahmai Jones hitting a .184. Takes the strike, 0-1. And now this one chopped right back to Quantrill. He'll feed Lindor for 1 on to first, a 1-6-3 inning-ending double play. Nicely done there by Quantrill, fielding his position. A strong feed to Lindor, and then a strong throw to first. We go top 3. Yankees up 1-0. Meanwhile, in real life, bottom 7, 2 outs now.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman,
I did not see that, Mel, but I'm thrilled that he said that because I want that back as well. I'm so sick of the stupid giant W belt. As this is swung on and missed 0-1. Witt 2 for 4 last game. Yankees are hoping he's starting to come out of that slump he's been in. Hitting 255. As he smacks this one to right field, it is going to dunk him for a base hit. Cut off out there. Witt with great speed. Digging for 2 is in there for a leadoff double. Bobby Witt Jr., his 7th double of the year. Now 3 for his last 5, and you wonder if the Rook is starting to get healthy down here in Baltimore. I mean, I'll take it, Mel. I'll take it. As it looks like a double there for the Blue Jays. So they got 2 on with 2 outs in the 7th in real life. That brings up another rookie, Oswaldo Cabrera, who's 0 for 1. And he's going to drop a bunt. It is a beautiful bunt. Witt will go to third. Cabrera's got himself a bunt single. The Yankees doing the small ball again here to win ball games. Ben Boom had no chance. That brings up Cody Bellinger, who's 1 for 1 with a double. Had a big home run in yesterday's game. Oh, and he skies one to deep right field again. On the track, the park will just barely hold it. Catch is made out there in right. Witt will tag and score. It's an RBI sac fly. And the Yankees are up 2-0 as Miguel Castro gets the hook with 2 outs and George Springer up at the plate in real life. Francisco Lindor now, he's 0 for 1 with a ground out in his first at-bat. Cabrera does have several stolen bases on the year. Oh, they check on him at first, and he's picked off of first for the first time this year. They caught him cheating. So Rodriguez gets the pickoff, so 2 away now here in the top of the 3rd. You hate to see that, and the rookie's going to get an earful in the dugout as Lindor smacks this one to left. Running after it is Hayes. He'll make the over-the-shoulder catch. And we go bottom 3rd. But the Yankees get themselves another run. It's 2-0 New York. Jacob Nottingham playing first base today. Typically the backup backstop, but can also play first. Smacks one to right center field. A long run for Bellinger. Getting on his horse and riding for the out. 1 away. Belly tracks it down for the first out of the bottom of the 3rd. As I was saying, Mountcastle getting the day off here in the 4th game of this set. A getaway day for the Yankees before they head to the stadium to play the White Sox tomorrow. Toby Welk hitting a .176, no homers, 1 RBI. Takes one low, 1-0. Welk, for some reason, is broken. As you see there, it's impossible to be 16 for 10. But we've pointed that out a couple of times here in this series that for some reason, this rookie is just busted. The game is busted. 2-1 now to Welk. As this is chopped foul, 2-2. Now curveball lined through for a base hit by a diving Matt Olson. So a 1-out single as Garcia gets it into Lindor. And that'll bring up Anthony Bemboom, hitting a .133. There's a strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-1. Now a changeup for a strike, 0-2. Fouls off a fastball, still 0-2. And now curveball, line to left, Conforto racing back, makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Hung it a little bit, but Bemboom doesn't get the good wood on it and doesn't go boom. So that brings up Jorge Mateo, who struck out in his first at-bat, a rare strikeout for Quantrill, as there's a strike, 0-1. Now another strike with the changeup, 0-2. Now a backdoor slider fouled off at the plate, still 0-2. And now popped him up, got under a fastball. Witt Jr. in foul ground, makes the catch. And despite the 1-out single, again, the Orioles do not score. We head top 4, Yankees up 2-0. And in real life, Clay Holmes gets out of the inning, so we go top 8 in Toronto, still tied at 2. Matt Olson, 0 for 1, hit a deep fly ball to the almost the right center field warning track in his first at-bat. He'll lead off here against Grayson Rodriguez, and pop a hanging slider fouling out of play, 0-1. Just a hair late. Olson's been red hot lately, though, as that drifts outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Chopped foul. 1 and 2. Just got a piece of that changeup, did Olsen. Well out in front of it. It'll be a 1-2 now. And pulled to the right side. Dive there by Vavra. Will fire to first in time. 1 away as he robs Olsen in the shift. Olsen, it's a slow roller, and Vavra, full extension, comes up with it and flips it to first from his knees. That'll bring up Avi Garcia 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Smacks this one foul, 0 and 1. Well out in front of that two-seamer. Rodriguez can hit 98, and that one only was at 91 as Garcia smacks one to dead center field. Going back is the center fielder looking up. It's gone! Goodbye, baseball! Garcia's 11th of the year. RBI number 23, and the Yankees are up 3-0. Avi Garcia says, see you later. Dead center field, a monstrous shot here at Camden Yards. And that'll bring up Michael Conforto, who's 1 for 1 with a single. The first pitch to Conforto is inside 1-0. It'll be a 1-0 to Conforto. Outside, 2-0. Lays off the changeup. Wind's carrying to right tonight, but Avi went to dead center as Conforto swings to another changeup, 2-1. Well out in front of it. Good pitch from Rodriguez. He's only made really a couple of mistakes, but Yankees are going to make you pay for it most of the time as that misses high, 3-1. Aaron Hicks on deck. Meanwhile, in real life, Adam Simber in the game for the Jays as swing and a miss there on a borderline changeup. The count goes full to Conforto. It'll be a 3-2. Jammed him, foul ground. Welk down from third, makes the catch, 2 away. Good pitch there from Rodriguez. Up and in fastball, and it would have been a strike. As that brings up Aaron Hicks, 0 for 1 with, again, that double play ground ball in his first at-bat. Fouls off a fastball here, 0-1. That misses outside, 1-1. It'll be a 1-1 to Aaron Hicks. Swing and a miss on a fastball at the top of the zone, 1-2. The 1-2, chop foul, Hicks staying alive. As LeMahieu strikes out in real life, 1 away in real life, 2 away here in the top of the 4th. The 1-2, another, this time a slider, jammed Hicks, but he pushed it foul to stay alive. And the 1-2 misses inside, levels it up at 2-2 as Hicks lays off a good fastball, making Rodriguez work just a little bit here this at-bat. 7th pitch of the AB. Popped foul and out of play, still 2-2. Meanwhile, Aaron Judge grounds out in real life. The 2-2 to Hicks, way inside, plunked him on his front knee, so he'll take first. Yeah, he's heated up, Gibby. He's not having a great night tonight, but he's heated up overall for sure. As Ben Rortvedt 0 for 1 popped out in his first at-bat. Hicks off of first, 2 outs, top 4, Yankees up 3-0. As Rortvedt swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. Just a bit late, couldn't catch up to that inside heater. The 0-1, this one skied to left center field, fairly deep. Put some good wood on that hanging curveball, but not good enough to get it out of the park. The catch is made by Hayes, and we go bottom 4. But Avi Garcia, his 11th of the year. At the end of 3.5, it's 3-0 Yankees. Terrin Vavra, who made that nice play at short last inning, or the top half of the inning, I should say, takes a strike, 0-1, hitting 267. Chops this to third, Witt there, ranging to his left, fires the first in time, 1 away. Now that brings up Austin Hayes, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Takes one inside, 1-0. Obviously, the Orioles do not have 269 hits this series. That would be a record. It'll be a 2-0 to Hayes. Little popper caught by Rortvedt in foul ground. Hayes checked his swing and then just popped it straight up, and Rortvedt makes a nice play quickly out of his crouch. 2 away, and that brings up DJ Stewart playing center field tonight, as he takes a strike 0-1. Stewart has some good pop. Fouls this fastball back out of play, 0-2. Now that misses low, 1-2. The 1-2 to DJ Stewart. Swing and a miss, got him on a backdoor curveball to end the 4th. We go top 5. Yankees still up 3-0. Quantrill dealing through 4. Leading off here, Bobby Witt Jr., who doubled in his first at-bat, came around the score on the Bellinger sac fly. And Bobby Witt, if it's fair, it's gone. It is just foul. 0-1. Witt looking to get off the schneid. Hasn't hit a homer in several weeks. Just missed one there as he fouls this back out of play now, 0-2. As in real life, the Yankees go in order 1, 2, 3. We go bottom 8. Toronto still tied at 2. The 0-2 swing and a miss, strike 3. And how often does that happen? You just miss a home run, and then you don't get anything, and then you just strike out. As Grayson Rodriguez, that's his first K of the day, his first big league strikeout. As that brings up Oswaldo Cabrera, 1 for 2 with a single, starting a new hitting streak after an 0 for 4 day yesterday. And Cabrera says, "This is how you hit a home run, buddy. Goodbye, baseball." Just over the scoreboard in right field. Holy cow. His 8th home run of the year. Ozzy Cabrera. Goodbye, baseball. It's 4-0 Yankees. Cabrera turned on one, an absolute frozen rope to right. It just stayed high enough to get over the scoreboard. What a shot by Cabrera as his red-hot hitting continues. 110 miles an hour off the bat. Now bring up Cody Bellinger, who's 1 for 1 with a double and an RBI sac fly. Chases a changeup in the dirt, 0-1. Cody, a 3-run bomb, basically the game-winning 3-run bomb in yesterday's game. An RBI today as he pops this up to 3rd. Welk is there because of the shift at the shortstop position, makes the catch, 2 away. And now that brings up Francisco Lindor, who's 0 for 2. 6 homers, 18 RBIs on the year. Looking to get something going more consistently as a Yankee. Smacks this to the left side. That's through for a base hit. To be fair to Lindor, he has been robbed a couple times, really this whole road trip. But not that time as he pushes it past Welk. And that's going to do it for Grayson Rodriguez, so he goes 4 2/3 innings. The rookie in his debut, the runner on first, his responsibility. And Jorge Lopez, making his 20th appearance of the year, comes in out of the pen. 5-2 record, 1 blown save. Matt Olson, 0 for 2 tonight. Chases a sinker low, 0-1. Sinker, curveball, fastball, changeup, slider pitcher. The 0-1, roll over to the right side. Nottingham there makes a nice pick, takes it himself, and that'll end the top of the 5th. But the Yankees get another run. Ozzy Cabrera, the baby bomber, goes boom, and at the end of 4.5, it's 4-0 Yankees. Roughnet Odor, 1 for 1 with a single now, will lead off here in the bottom of the 5th. Takes one low, 1-0.
The second baseman, Odor.
Yankees play Odor to pull, and that's exactly what he does. This one to the right side, Cabrera charges from the lip of the outfield grass, throws the first in time, 1 away. That brings up Jahmai Jones, who's 0 for 1. Quantrill really pitching well, only 47 pitches, 1 out here into the 5th. As there's a strike to Jones, 0-1. Now a strike at the knees, 0-2. Just gets a piece of that slider to stay alive. Still 0-2. Now this one ripped to right center field. That's going to be a base hit. It's going to split the outfielders. Garcia gives chase. He'll get it in quickly, but it's a one-out double for Jones. His second double of the year. Just went the other way with that curveball. And that brings up Jacob Nottingham, who's 0 for 1. Yeah, he hung it a little bit outside middle. As there's a strike to Nottingham, 0-1. 154 this year with runners in scoring position, as that's just inside 1-1. Now swings to a 97-mile-an-hour fastball, 1-2. Chases a slider out of the zone, strike 3, 2 away. Meanwhile, Holmes strikes out Bichette in real life, 1 away in the bottom of the 8th there, 2 away out in the bottom of the 5th here. So that brings up Toby Welk. Welk takes a strike, 0-1. Welk singled in his last at-bat. 4 for 18 in his young career, chops that foul. 0-2. Now pops a fastball fouling out of play. Still 0-2. As he chases a slider out of the zone, strike 3. So Baltimore gets their first runner in scoring position as we look at the Burger King fan cam. But at the end of 5 here in Baltimore at this sad, empty stadium that is Camden Yards, we go top 6. Yankees up 4-0. Avi Garcia, 2 for 2 with a solo home run and a double. 2 runs scored. First pitch from Lopez is swung on and missed, 0-1. Average now up to 340 for Garcia after a 2 for 2 day. Takes one inside, 1-1. The 1-1 to Avi. Swing and a miss on a changeup, 1-2. Now this one chopped to the right side. Second baseman Odor is there. Fires to Nottingham. 1 away. Yeah, that's usually a big part of baseball. Gibby is not walking guys. Meanwhile, Holmes gives up a hit to Vlad Jr. As Conforto 1 for 2. Fouls off a fastball. 0-1. It'll be an 0-1. Smack to the left side and through for a base hit. So Conforto's got himself a 2 for 3 day. And that'll now bring up Aaron Hicks, who's 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch. As he fouls off a changeup, 0-1. Yeah, Gibby, I mean, you gotta work on that control, man, as that's one I missed 0-2. As another base hit for Toronto. Jays looking to take the lead here in the 8th. They got 2 on with 1 out. Holmes should be the guy, though. He's a good ground ball pitcher. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Hicks, good morning, good afternoon, good night. 2 away now, and that brings up Ben Rortvedt, who's 0 for 2 with a fly out and a pop out.
The catcher, Ben Rortvedt.
As that drifts outside, 1-0. Rortvedt, a former second-round pick of the Twins. Popped foul and out of play, 1-1. Now backup catcher for the Yankees, bats on the left side. Well, fingers crossed, Gibby, fingers crossed. And Ben Rortvedt goes boom! Ben goes boom! Goodbye, baseball! His 3rd of the year! It's 6-0 Yankees! What a shot by the backup backstop! As he got a hole-in-one and hammered it! Absolutely crushed it to dead center! And the Yankees are now up 6-0 here in the 6th. Rortvedt's got the pop. If he can just start doing it a bit more consistently, Yankees would probably put him into the lineup a bit more. 426 feet to right center field, and that brings up Bobby Witt, 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a double. Fouls off a high fastball, 0-1. Witt also scored a run, hitting .259 here in his rookie campaign. 5 homers, 10 RBIs. Just missed a home run. And now smacks this one to right. But right there is the right fielder. He will make the catch, and that will end the 6th. But Ben Rortvedt A blast to dead center. We go bottom 6. Yankees up by 6. Anthony Bemboom lined out in his first at-bat to left. Will lead off here in the bottom of the 6th and take one outside 1-0. As now this is chop foul 1-1. Another foul ball 1-2. The 1-2 from Quantrill. Chop to the right side. Good curveball there. Cabrera fires the first in time. First out of the inning. Meanwhile, Holmes, gets a double play ball in real life, so the Yankees get out of a jam in the 8th. We go top 9 in real life. Still tied at 2. Jorge Mateo now 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop-out. One of the fastest men in baseball. Takes one low, 1-0. Got thrown out at home, though, yesterday, trying to score from first on a base hit. As he takes a strike, 0-1. As this one chopped to first, Olsen there will take it himself, 2 away. Now that brings up Terran Vavra. Sounds like a JRPG villain. He's 0 for 2. Takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now this is fouled back out of play, 0-2. Inside, 1-2. Now this again chopped to first. Olsen there will take it himself. Quantrill 70 pitches in 6 innings, having a very nice evening as we look again here at the Taco Bell fan cam. Yankees up 6-0. As Oswaldo Cabrera, 2 for 3, a bunt single, a shot that went about 5 feet, and then a home run that went about 405 feet. Swings late on a curveball there, 0-1. Good backdoor curve there by Lopez. Cabrera was late to recognize. As this one back up the middle, it's a base hit, his 3rd hit of the day. Cabrera will hold at first as it's quickly retrieved by Stewart. And that'll bring up Cody Bellinger, 1 for 2 with a double and a sacrifice fly. Fouls off a sinker, 0-1. Cody's average back up to 250, 10 homers, 27 RBIs now on the year. It'll be an 0-1 to Cody. Ooh, umpire gives him the call, Lopez the call, 0-2. Well, there you go, Gibby. You got out of it. As now Bellinger down the right field line. It is off the top of the wall. Fielded there by the right fielder. Cabrera will hold at 3rd, but Bellinger gets his 2nd double of the day. Just missed his 11th home run of the year, and that's why Belly is leading the league in doubles now. As that brings up Francisco Lindor with nobody out and 2 on, and Dylan Tate comes in out of the pen for his 24th appearance of the year. 24 appearances in 44 games, basically used every other day. Lindor 1 for 3 with a single. Chops a sinker foul, 0-1. Tate, former Yankee, had a brief cup of coffee with the Yankees, a sinker, slider, circle changeup. And Lindor hammers one to left center field. Goodbye, baseball. An Oppo Taco for Lindor. A 3-run shot. His 7th of the year. Is Lindor finally waking up and coming out of his slumber with a 2-hit day? It is 9-0 Yankees here in the 7th as Frankie Lindor absolutely destroys that ball. An Oppo Taco to left center for Lindor. Cabrera and Bellinger trot home. Oh, I wonder if having Bellinger in the 2 holes having something to do with this. And the Yankees are up 9-0 here in the top of the 7th. It's been our best offensive output in weeks as Olsen fouls one off, 0-1. Meanwhile, a real-life base hit to lead off the inning for Giancarlo Stanton. We'll see, Gibby. We'll see. You never know, man. Jansen's been pretty automatic for you guys, which is good to see. As the 0-1 to Olsen is swung on and missed 0-2. Well, Castro comes in to take over for Stanton. As Matt Olson now hammers one to right center. Going back is Stewart, looking up. Goodbye, baseball. It's 10-0 Yankees. A double-digit demolition derby here in Camden Yards. Olson's 12th of the year, and the Yankees are pouring it on here in Baltimore. The Yankees go back-to-back and belly-to-belly to make it 10-0 in Baltimore. They have families. Oh, no. That's fair, Gibby, but we'll see. We'll see. As Avi Garcia, 2 for 3 with a double and a home run, now steps up to the dish. Swings through a sinker, 0-1. And Tate, who has, to be fair, relatively automatic for much of the year, not so much tonight. 2 of those runs charged to him, 2 of those to Lopez, as that's fouled back out of play, 0-2. Yeah, I agree, Gibby. Yankees really got to score here in the 9th. The Jays are very good in extra innings and very good at home. As Garcia pops one up to right. The right fielder's there, makes the catch. That's Jones, 1 away. And that'll do it for Tate. In comes D.L. Hall out of the pen, a 4.12 ERA, his 17th appearance of the year, usually a long reliever. As Michael Conforto, 2 for 3, a pair of singles, a run scored. Getting the average back up over 250. With all the lefty hitters in the lineup today, this is a good chance. Oh, as he almost takes Hall's head off. Back up the middle, Conforto's 3rd hit of the day. So you'll take it, 3 for 4 with 3 singles. And now that brings up Aaron Hicks, who's 0 for 2 and turns around the bat from the right side for the first time today. And Hicks skies one to dead center, or more right center, as it drifts, and Stewart back to the track will make the catch. The ball almost carried out of here, so Hicks 0 for 3 with a hit by pitch has yet to join the hit parade. As that brings up Ben Rortvedt. Got his 3rd home run of the year in his last at-bat, but that was against the righty Lopez. The first pitch from Hall is skied towards center field and fairly deep. Going back and making the running grab is Stewart, just shy of the track as we get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7, but the Yankees tack on 4 more. Lindor, a 3-run shot, and then immediately after him, Matt Olson. Yankees are up 10-0. Well, Castro just stole 2nd in real life. Time to play some small ball, boys. As Austin Hayes now 0 for 2. Yep, big steal there, Gibby. Just get him to 3rd now, as this is lined the deep left, but Conforto has a beat on it, makes the catch, 1 away. And now that brings up DJ Stewart, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop-out. I think a better throw would have actually had Castro, but that was a bad throw from whoever's catching tonight. Kirk was the DH, so I'm not sure who's behind the plate for Toronto. That's chopped foul, 0-2 to Stewart. Now this one ripped to right center field. That's a base hit. Bellinger can't cut it off. It'll get by him. He'll field it off the wall, and Stewart has a 1-out double. Donaldson up for the Yankees. So Ruffin Odor now, he's 1 for 2. Skies this one to left. Conforto coming on will make the catch. Stewart retreats to 2nd, 2 away. Nice hard shot there by Odor, but right at Conforto. And now that brings up Jahmai Jones, who doubled in his last at-bat. Takes a strike, 0-1. Well, there you go, Dylan. You guys are playing Boston, right? You guys should win that game, that series in 5, if not 6, honestly. In all seriousness. As there's a strike with the slider to Jones, 1-2. Now that misses outside from Quantrill, 2-2. Out of gas. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We go top 8 as Quantrill still wheeling and dealing. And LeCastro stays put. You jerk. On the slow roller to 3rd by Donaldson. So we go top 8. Yankees still up 10-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Bobby Witt.
I disagree, Dylan. If the Yankees don't, excuse me, if the Rangers don't win in at least 6, or honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. The Rangers could sweep Pittsburgh. Like, honestly, especially with Jari hurt, like, knock on wood, obviously, as Jonathan Loizaga will warm up and will schedule to pitch the 8th, as Quantrill's just out of gas and it's not even close, and I'm not going to risk an injury with him. Bobby Witt, 1 for 3. Hammers this one to the left side. Caught on a line drive by Vevra, 1 away. So Witt robbed of a hit a couple of times today.
The second baseman,
Yeah, got to try and start to straighten out Johnny Lasagna because he's struggling in real life as much as he is in my game. As Oswaldo Cabrera, 3 for 4 today, a pair of singles and a homer. Like, honestly, the Rangers should win in 5 or 6. That series should not go 7, Dylan. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Just based on goaltending. Again, knock on wood, but, like, I get that everybody, for some reason, is like, oh, well, Pittsburgh has the experience. Pittsburgh has the experience. Pittsburgh is not the team that Pittsburgh once was. Their championship window is almost completely closed, in my opinion. The 1-1s, that misses high 2-1. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Look, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I think the Rangers probably lose in the second round to the Carolina Hurricanes. But I do not think we lose to Pittsburgh, as that's fouled off 2-2. That's just my prediction. The 2-2, fouled back out of play, still 2-2. And now this one ripped towards left center field, fairly deep. Long run for Hayes. It's over his head and off the wall. Stewart will get it, actually, and cut it off and get it in, so it's a double and a 4-hit day for Cabrera, his 4th double of the year. And that brings up Cody Bellinger, 2 for 3 with a double and a sacrifice fly. Couple of doubles, 2 doubles today, actually. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. But yeah, with Quantrill at 80 pitches, he pitched a complete game shutout, I think, in his last outing. Or he went 8 1/3, actually, in his last outing and had to get the hook. No reason to tax him more than need be. It's a good chance for Johnny Lasagna to try and get straight here against the Orioles. Maybe pitch a couple of shutout innings and start working getting that ERA back under 4. As that misses inside to Cody, 1-2. Need a couple of innings where some of our better pitchers don't have to work. As Bellinger's going to rip this to left center field. That's going to be a base hit. It's going to split the outfielders. And Bellinger, his 3rd double of the day, his 2nd RBI. It's 11-0 Yankees here.
now batting.
Bellinger, his 18th double of the year. He is a 2-bag machine. And that brings up Francisco Lindor. As Aaron Hicks strikes out in real life, and the Yankees aren't going to score because they're stupid. Lindor 2 for 4 with a single and a 3-run home run. Now 5 for 13 this series against Baltimore. That's one way to kind of get back on track. The 1-0 from Hall. Popped him up, jammed him just a little bit with that fastball. Hayes in intermediate depth left makes the catch, 2 away. And Torres delivers a base hit. LaCastro's rounding 3rd. The fastest man in baseball scores easily. And the Yankees take a 3-2 lead here in Toronto. Yeah, I still don't like Glaber Mel, but he's been playing a lot better lately. As Matt Olson, 1 for 4 with a home run, fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Looks like he hung a pitch to him knee high, and Torres went the other way with it. Maybe he'll turn it around. Maybe it's just something special this year, knock on wood, as it's 0-2 now to Olsen. Swing and a miss, chase the fastball out of the zone, but the Yankees get another run. We go bottom 8. Yankees up 11-0. 11 heaven. As Jonathan Loizaga comes in for his 15th appearance of the year. 12 2/3 innings pitched. A lot of strikeouts, a lot of walks. 3 blown saves, a 1-3 record. Yeah, he also had the 2-run home run earlier. As Jacob Nottingham 0 for 2 will lead off here against Loizaga. Takes the strike 0-1. Well, he didn't have a great series in Kansas City, so, you know, I mean, it's... Look, I'm happy to eat my words, swing and a miss, strike 3, as Nottingham chases one out of the zone, 1 away. I just want to see some consistency from some of these guys. As Welk takes one inside, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Now this one, little humpback liner towards second. Cabrera on a hop fires the first, 2 away. And it looks like that's all they'll get as Kiner Falefa flies out to Guerrero Jr. Consistently inconsistent, exactly, Mel, as Anthony Bemboom 0 for 2 takes the strike, 0-1. And there's a strike, 0-2. Now this one hammered on the right field line, still 0-2. Slider in the dirt. Bemboom lays off. Now he fouls off a slurve, 1-2. Another foul ball, 1-2. Change up in the dirt. Levels the count at 2-2. Another fastball at 100, still 2-2. Another foul ball. Bemboom making him work. Oh, and the umpire doesn't give him the call there. 3-2. And now ball 4 as the slurve misses inside. It should have been another strikeout. But the umpire is not helping Loizaga tonight as Mateo now comes up to the plate. Rolls one over to Lindor. He'll go the short way to end the inning, and we go top 9. Yankees up 11-0. Oh, I missed the Burger King fan cam there. Javi Garcia 2 for 4, a homer and a double. All just trying to get these last 3 outs. Oh, I guess the Braves did something good. As Garcia chases a high fastball, 0-1. The 0-1, fouled back out of play, 0-2. The 0-2 to Avi. Rolled over to the left side. Vevra there. A Jetereskian hop throw in time, 1 away. And that'll bring up now Michael Conforto. 3 for 4 with 3 singles tonight. Takes one outside, 1-0. Oh, Chad Green coming in for the save. They're not even going to use Aroldis Chapman because he closed the last 2 games out in Kansas City. So Chad Green with a save opportunity here for the Yankees, as this is fouled back and out of play, 1-2. Well, because Chapman pitched 2 days in a row, Mel, and that's Boone's big thing is that nobody can pitch 3 days in a row. Man, their arm will fall off, man. So Chad Green, a save opportunity. The 1-2. Hammered to right, fairly deep. Jones drifts back a bit, but has a beat on it. And makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And now that'll bring up Aaron Hicks, who's 0 for 3 and hit by a pitch, trying to join the hit party. Yeah, maybe instead of sending that other pitcher to the minors, Gibby, they should have sent Trevor May down or let him go. The 0-1, little blooper to right, coming on and making the catch is Jones. Nice basket catch there to end the ninth. I think it's the first time tonight we've gone 1, 2, 3. We go bottom 9. Loizaga still out there. Terran Vavra takes a strike, 0-1.
The shortstop,
The 0-1, chopped foul, 0-2. The 0-2 from Loizaga, rolled over foul, still 0-2. And now a changeup in the dirt. It'll be a 1-2 to Vavra. Line towards short. Lindor makes the catch, one away. Meanwhile, in real life, it's a 2-2 to Alejandro Kirk. Well, he should be, obviously, as Austin Hayes now up at the plate. 0 for 3, takes one inside. 1-0. As there's a strike on the inside part of the plate, 1-1. And now a changeup misses inside, 2-1. Hayes not helping out Loaizaga. As this one chopped up the middle and by a diving Lindor for a base hit. So a 1-out single here in the 9th for Austin Hayes, and that'll now bring up DJ Stewart, who's 1 for 3 with a double. Takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. And now swings to a 101-mile-an-hour fastball, 0-2. Lays off the changeup, 1-2. Alejandro Kirk strikes out, 1 away in the bottom of the 9th in real life. As this one is hammered to deep right field, and the Loaizaga troubles continue. Goodbye, baseball. He hung a slurve. Baltimore's on the board. It's Stewart's 3rd of the year. And now that brings up Rougned Odor, as that's chopped foul, 0-1. And the Yankees now will start getting up Alex Reyes in the pen. As the 1-1 is chopped foul, 1-2. What unwritten rule is that, Mel? I mean, you can hit home runs. This is chopped foul, 1-2. It's like Loaizaga shouldn't suck, just like in real life with his 6 ERA. The 2-2, outside 3-2. Yep. Well, let's see him be consistent, Aiden. He didn't have exactly a great series down in Kansas City. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away. That brings up Jahmai Jones. We were saying it before. He's consistently inconsistent. I guess because he has a 101-mile-an-hour fastball, Gibby, so as this is fouled back out of play, 0-2. The 0-2, line towards second. Cabrera there, fires the first, and that'll do it. Another strikeout for Chad Green, 2 away. The Blue Jays are down to their last out in real life. Meanwhile, we win 11-2 down here and sweep the Baltimore Orioles in this 4-game set. Jonathan Loaizaga's troubles continue, but he does get the last 6 outs. Quantrill improves to 5-2. Grayson Rodriguez, in his first big league start, goes 4 2/3 innings, gives up 4 runs, and takes the loss. After this series, probably, Aiden, I'll probably do one on the off day on Thursday. Cabrera, 4 for 5, your player of the game, 2 singles, a double, a home run. Quantrill, 6 strikeouts, no walks, 7 innings pitched. Grayson Rodriguez, again, 4 runs, 1 strikeout, 8 hits in his big league debut. Bellinger, 3 doubles. Garcia, a homer. Lindor, a homer. Olsen, a homer. And there it is, popped up to right. The catch is made. The Yankees win. And they take the first of a very important 3-game set in Toronto by the score of 3-2. Holmes, your winner. Green, the save. Let's go! Yeah, the Yankees win. Exactly, Mel. All right, so we win here. Now, only Steve Cohen pays off the umpires, Gibby. So Lance Lynn with a 3.1 ERA will take on Garrett Cole with a 6-1 record and a 2.26 ERA. Did John Sterling get a... John Sterling is 83 years old. He is senile. I'm sorry. He has lost the step. I get it. Like, He's very beloved. He's been doing it for 30 years. But he's 83. Susan Waldman's 75. It's time to get them out of the booth. Get some youth into the radio booth. In fact, actually, I think Michael Kay should get off of television, let Ryan Rucco do it, and let Kay go back to the radio. Or I should do it. But that's never going to happen. Let's be real. So the Yankees pretty much good to go. Only Loizaga, the only guy out of the pen who can't really go. His ERA now up near 5. I don't think Kay is that good, Gibby, honestly. At least for television. Kay used to be on radio. It was Sterling and Kay, and they would trade off every half inning. I think Kay is better on the radio. That's me. Oh, we got some rewards. We'll have to look at those later. Let's see. So let's see. We got the righty Lynn on the mound. You know what? I know what we're going to do. We're going to put in... We're going to give Brock Holt. We're going to let Brock Holt... Actually, we're going to have Brock Holt play... Nope, this got all messed up. Brock Holt will play at third. Witt will DH tonight. Hicks will play in right. Conforto on left. This will give Avi Garcia a day off against Lynn. Although he hits Lynn well. I think he does anyway. But, yeah, give him a day against the righty Lynn. And then we're not going to have Holt in the middle of the lineup. We'll have Holt bat 9th. Stallings back behind the plate. And then, yeah, it'd be LeMahieu, Lindor, Olsen, Hicks, Bellinger, Stallings, Conforto, Witt. Actually, I can't not have Oswaldo Cabrera in the lineup. He's just too hot right now. He's too red hot. And actually did a great job out of the leadoff hole. I wonder, maybe... Let's do this lineup kind of... Let's do this again. Let's put LeMahieu down in the lineup a bit. See if that wakes him up. We'll have Cabrera lead off. Belly will go back into the 2-hole. Because we put up a lot of runs the last game. And then Lindor... Olsen, Hicks will bat 5th, LeMahieu 6th, and then Conforto, Stallings, and then Holt will bat 9th and play 3rd. Let's see how this works. Yeah, why do Mets fans celebrate 2015? They got destroyed by Kansas City. Yeah, Kansas City embarrassed that Mets team. They were just overwhelmed. As the Yankees looking to go 20 games over 500. Garrett Cole on the mound. Yankees split a 4-game series on the south side with these White Sox just a week ago. It'll be the ace versus ace. Cole versus Lynn. Lynn warming in the pen. Cole getting ready to take the mound. Cole, his 10th start of the year, a 6-1 record, a 2.26 ERA. 62 2/3 innings, a whip well under 1, only 39 hits in 63 innings, 51 strikeouts, 8 walks. Tim Anderson hitting .321 with 11 homers and 29 RBIs will lead off here in the Bronx, and we are underway as there's a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. Well, yeah, Gibby, they made the moves they made in the offseason to win now. The Mets' window to win is the next 2 to 3 years, as there's a strike at the knees, 0-2. Like, and they have forcibly opened that window. As that misses outside, 1-2. Right, the Mets were not a championship caliber team, and now they are. Is this a Slow roller up the middle. LeMahieu will field. Fire to first in time. One away. As we look now at the White Sox starting lineup, we just saw Timmy ground out to DJ. Lurie Garcia at second base, Jose Abreu at first, Yasmani Grandal behind the plate, Eloy Jimenez in left, AJ Pollock in right, Luis Robert in center, Gavin Sheets the DH, and Yoan Moncada, the dangerous switch-hitting third baseman, batting ninth. Lurie Garcia hitting .265 now, steps up to the dish, batting from the left side, takes the strike on the inside corner, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 to Garcia. Grounded to second again. LeMahieu gets tested one more time. Flips the first. 2 away here in the top of the first. And that'll bring up Jose Abreu, hitting .252. LeMahieu had the day off yesterday against the Orioles. Takes a strike at the knees as Abreu. 0-1. As a slider misses outside, 1-1. Yeah, they also had a lot more injuries, Gibby. Carrasco was not sharp coming back from the injured list as that misses outside. Like, look, I'm not a Mets fan, but like that wasn't a good team of last year. As Olsen takes a ground ball, will take it himself. 3 ground balls, a quick 1-2-3 first. We go bottom one as we look at the Taco Bell fan cam here in the Bronx. Yankees and White Sox scoreless. Oswaldo Cabrera, 8 homers, 16 RBIs, a .423 average. His second game in a row batting out of the leadoff spot. Hammers one to right center field. Racing over as Robert makes the catch, 1 away. Cabrera hit it well as he looked now at the Yankees starting lineup, but he was able to run it down, followed by Cody Bellinger. Back up to .260 on the year, followed by Lindor, Matt Olson, Aaron Hicks, DJ LeMahieu out of the 6th hole tonight, Michael Conforto in left, Jacob Stallings behind the plate, and Brock Holt getting the start at third over Bobby Witt. Cody Bellinger, 10 homers, 28 RBIs, tied for the Yankee lead with Aaron Hicks. Hitting .260 now on the year, fouls off a fastball. 0-1, just a little out in front. The 0-1 to Cody, popped up, shallow left, coming on, and making the basket catch is Jimenez, 2 away. And now that brings up Francisco Lindor, hitting .331 with 7 homers, 21 RBIs. He is still a free agent in real life, Gibby, yeah. Supposedly the Red Sox were looking at him, but I don't know what happened to that, as that misses just outside, 1-0. Wind is carrying to left tonight, as there's a strike at the top of the zone to Lindor, 1-1, batting from the left side. The 1-1, popped him up. Jammed him. Coming in on the infield is the third baseman Moncada, and both pitchers look very sharp in the first. We go top 2, no score in the Bronx. Yasmani Grandal, the switch-hitting catcher, hitting .264. One of the slowest men in baseball, chops a fastball foul, 0-1. But a very solid hitter. As this one chopped up the middle, Lindor is there because of the shift. Fires the first in time, 1 away. I mean, maybe, Gibby, but if I was Conforto, I would just take a year deal just to, as Jimenez, .221, 5 homers, 16 RBIs. I would take a year deal just to remind people of what I could do and then test the market again next year, as that misses just inside 1-0. Like, do you want to take the veteran minimum of like $750,000 a year and like play for a year? As that misses outside 2-0? Or are you just done playing? Like, that misses inside 3-0 to Jimenez. AJ Pollock on deck. Jimenez swinging, got the green light on 3-0. 3-1 now. That's what I'm saying, Gibby. Like, you really want to waste a year of your prime? 'Cause that's chop foul 3-2. Cole back into the count. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. As this one hammered on the left field line. Foul. Still 3-2. Yeah, the Mets gotta pay DeGrom for sure. And now this one ripped to the left side because of the shift. Lindor has it played perfectly, fires the first 2 away as Cole bounces back that at-bat. Now AJ Pollock hitting .274, came over from the Dodgers for bullpen help, as there's a strike, 0-1. Pollock coming off a triple last game for the White Sox. As he pops this one up to right field. Hicks drifting back. Finds it. Catches it. It's another 1-2-3 inning for Cole. We go bottom 2. No score. Oh, yeah. No, Gibby, he's going to ask for big bucks. Big money as Matt Olson, 12 homers, 23 RBIs, a 296 average. Now leads off here against Lance Lynn. The first pitch to Olson is called a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. Battle of a couple of first-place teams. These two teams split a 4-game series in Chicago last week, as this is fouled back out of play, 0-2. Yankees coming off an 8-game road trip where they went 6-2, split with the White Sox and then swept the Orioles as Olson pops this up. Near third base, foul ground. Moncada there makes the catch, 1 away. And now that brings up Aaron Hicks hitting 265. Pops the sinker foul, 0-1. Hicks 15 homers, 28 RBIs. Near the tops in the league in both categories. The 0-1, fouled back out of play, 0-2. Lynn is a fastball, cutter, sinker, changeup, curveball pitcher. A little bit of everything. And lots of movement. As the 0-2 swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away. Here in the bottom of the second. That brings up DJ LeMahieu. Playing out of the 6 hole tonight. As he takes one outside, 1-0. 6 homers, 21 RBIs on the year for DJ. Oh, I hate him with every fiber of my being, Gibby. As LeMahieu fouls a fastball back out of play, 1-1. Wind is carrying to left tonight. LeMahieu sitting at 101 career home runs. Skies one to left center. Shallow left center, that is. Catch is made actually by Anderson in front of Jimenez, and that'll do it. Another 1-2-3 inning. We go top 3. No score in the Bronx. Both teams still looking for their first base runners. As Luis Robert hitting 341, been red hot lately. Fouls a fastball back and out of play, 0-1. Good 100-mile-an-hour heater there from Cole. And now a slider chopped foul, 0-1. No, I still don't think we would have won in 2019. I don't think we would have lost that game necessarily. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. But I really thought Houston team was better than us. But I don't know. Gavin Sheets hitting 226. That's pop fouled in the left field line, 0-1. You also got to remember, you don't know what would have happened that game. The game was tied. The game was just tied in the 9th, right? LeMahieu hit a game-tying home run in the top half of the inning as Sheets takes one inside, 1-1. Right? It wasn't a go-ahead home run. It was a tying home run as that misses low, 2-1. But again, Aroldis Chapman's a piece of crap. I was really happy to see Chad Green out there tonight have a really easy inning in the 9th. As it'll be a 3-1 now to Sheets. Fouls it back and out of play, 3-2. Cole came right at him, said, here it is, hit it. The 3-2, swing and a miss, got him on a changeup. 2 away here in the top of the 3rd. And that'll bring up Yohan Moncada now, hitting 270 out of the 9 hole. Ooh, and the umpire does not give Cole the call. 1-0. Sure looked perfectly placed in the outside corner to me. Now that misses inside, 2-0. And a 2-0 to Moncada. There's a strike at the top of the zone, 2-1. The 2-1. A high changeup hammered to right. Goodbye, baseball. Stallings wanted that low, and the changeup just kind of floated up there. Moncada's 6th of the year. It's 1-0 Chicago. Oh, yeah, Gibby, he has terrible control numbers in this. Terrible. He might be the pitcher I'm worst with, honestly. That brings up Tim Anderson. So the first hit of the ball game for either team is a big blast to right center. That misses inside, 1-0. And again, that all stems from the umpire not giving us that first strike call. As a backup slider, backdoor slider is going to be blooped to right for a base hit. Hicks will get it in. Yeah, no, his pitches have crazy movement, Gibby. As Lurie Garcia 0 for 1 takes a strike. 0-1. Runner going down to second. The throw is in time, and that was on a changeup. So Anderson helps the Yankees out by getting caught stealing, but Yoan Moncada gets the White Sox on the board at the end of 2.5. It's 1-0 Chicago. That's fair, Mel. That is fair. As Michael Conforto, 258 average, 6 homers, 8 RBIs. He will lead off here in the bottom of the third. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. The 0-1 to Conforto. Ooh, a strike at the knees, 0-2. See, they get the 50-50 calls, and I don't get, like, the 90-10 calls. The 0-2, chopped foul there by Conforto to stay alive. Just got a piece of that fastball. And now, oh, it plunks him. Well, that's one way to get a fresh count, so Conforto will take his base, and that brings up Jacob Stallings, hitting 244 on the year with 6 homers, 18 RBIs. And Stallings skies one to fairly deep right, but Pollock is there, 1 away. Absolutely terrible, Gibby. The umpires are terrible. That brings up Brock Holt now. Yeah, I think it is, but it still sucks, Mel, because it's like really bad sometimes. Holt getting the start at third tonight, hitting a $143 as this is pop fouling out of play, 0-1. 1 homer, 2 RBIs. The 0-1, chopped foul, 0-2. Swing and a miss, got him on a sinker, strike 3, 2 away. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Brock Holt's struggles at the plate continue as Oswaldo Cabrera hit a deep fly ball to right center field, but it was run down by Luis Robert. Now leads off here, or excuse me, steps up here with 2 outs and a man on in the bottom of the third. So he takes a strike, 0-1. Yeah, I can just imagine that legend would be insane, Gibby. The 0-1, pop fouling out of play, 0-2. Conforto average speed at first. Will be off with the crack of the bat. It'll be an 0-2. Way outside, 1-2. Lynn averaging only 9 pitches an inning so far. As this one ripped towards left field. Running it down, though, is Jimenez. He'll make the catch. Cabrera tried to go opposite way, but Jimenez ran it down. We go top 4. Still 1-0 Chicago. Leading off here is Lurie Garcia. He was up at the plate when Anderson got thrown out stealing. And he takes one a little high, 1-0. There's a strike right down Broadway, 1-1. Chases a slider in the dirt, 1-2. Now this one ripped to third on a hard hop. Holt fires the first, 1 away. And now that brings up Jose Abreu, who's 0 for 1 with a ground out. Takes a strike, 0-1. Now this one up the middle, it's a base hit. Bellinger will field and fire back in, so a 1-out single for the White Sox here in the top of the 4th. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal, who's 0 for 1. Takes one outside and low, 1-0. And now a changeup just drifts away, 2-0. Now this one chopped to second. LeMahieu to Lindor on to first. An easy 4-6-3 double play, especially with Grandal running. So we go bottom 4. Yankees still down 1-0. Yeah, Gibby, nobody wants to see Houston back in the World Series, the playoffs. Never mind the World Series. As Cody Bellinger 0 for 1 with a fly out now leads off here in the bottom of the 4th. Just a hair late on that fastball. 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 to Cody. Skied down the left field line. Foul. Still now 0-2. So Belly just a bit late on these power pitches from Lynn. It'll be an 0-2. Just got a piece of that changeup to stay alive. Well, they should need to be replaced by computers, Gibby. It's about time. The 0-2, a little low, 1-2. Bellinger lays off that fastball. The 1-2 from Lynn. Pop foul and out of play, staying alive. Late again on the heater. The 1-2. And again, another foul ball. Bellinger staying alive. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Still a 1-2. Bellinger hanging out strong. Now a pop-up foul ground. Broke his bat. He will get a new piece of lumber, and we'll do it again. Yeah, me too, Gibby. I like the scorecards, too. The 1-2, called strike 3 on the inside part of the plate. 1 away here in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up Francisco Lindor, who's 0 for 1 with a pop-out. The first pitch from Lynn. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. Yeah, maybe, Gibby. As this one smacked to center field, coming on and making the catch is Robert, 2 away. And now that brings up Matt Olson, who's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss on a curve, 0-1. Olson, 12 homers, 23 RBIs. Swing and a miss on a fastball now, 0-2. I don't know, Gibby. That's a good question. I'm not really sure how they calculate all that, as Olson tries to go opposite field, but it's going to just kick foul. That would have been an easy double. What's up, Cotter? How's it going? As Olson checks his swing, but he goes around, says the ump. Grandal throws the first to complete the play, and we go top 5. Still 1-0 Chicago. We go to the Taco Bell fan cam. Yankees still looking for their first hit. Rangers in 6, Cotter. Rangers in 6. If not 5, honestly. I think the Rangers will pretty easily handle Pittsburgh. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Swing and a miss on a slider to Jimenez, 0-2. As this one popped up down the left field line, fairly deep, but just foul. Jimenez out in front of that curveball, and that's the only reason why that hanger didn't leave the park. That miss is just high, 1-2. Who are the Flames playing again? Gibby, Dallas. They're playing Dallas, right? Yeah, I could see that. I could see Flames in a fast series, too. As this is chopped to the left side, LeMahieu's the one who dives, throws the first in time, 1 away, as he robs him of a base hit. The shift actually worked for once for the Yankees, as DJ LeMahieu, full extension from the shortstop side of second, and fires a bullet to first for the first out, as A.J. Pollock now 0 for 1. Takes one high, 1-0. I mean, the West is interesting. You got Calgary and Colorado at the top. Here's the thing. I think Calgary, much like the Rangers, will live and die on goaltending. That's chop foul, 2-1. Right? Like, if Shesterkin is red hot and on, I think Rangers win in 5, and I think the same with Markstrom. If he's red hot and on, I can definitely see Flames in 5. So, the 2-2, skied to center. Bellinger will drift back, has a bead, makes the catch, 2 away. And that'll bring up Luis Robert. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Takes a strike right down the middle, 0-1. The 0-1, popped up to right. Hicks, it's slicing away from him, but he'll make the catch near the line for the final out of the inning. We look again here at the Taco Bell, Burger King, Panda Express fan camp. Yankees still down 1-0 as the aforementioned Aaron Hicks will lead off here in the bottom of the 5th. The first pitch from Lance Lynn. Chases a high fastball, 0-1. Was looking for the curve maybe or the cutter, and instead a high heater. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Hicks lays off of that one. Lynn at only 43 pitches now. As Hicks fouls a fastball straight back and out of play, 1-2. Just a hair early. Trying to get around on that fastball, but got around on it a little too much. The 1-2, ripped to right field. That's going to be a base hit. It's going to get by Pollock. Hicks is digging for second as Robert will dig it out there. It's a leadoff double for Aaron Hicks. The Yankees break up the no-no. Hicks' 10th double of the year. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu, who's 0 for 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman,
Swing and a miss on a high fastball, 0-1.
Mayhew.
The 0-1 to DJ. Way outside, 1-1. LeMahieu, one of the Yankees' better hitters with runners in scoring position. Hitting an even 300. Hicks has average speed off a second. A 1-1 inside, 2-1. It's only the second Yankee base runner today. The 2-1 hit to the right side. This will at least get Hicks to third. As Garcia takes the sure out at first, 1 away. Oop, I hit the microphone. Hope there's no static. And now that brings up Michael Conforto, who was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Hitting .258 on the year, 6 homers, 8 RBIs. Chops a changeup foul out in front of it, 0-1. He's trying to pull something to the right side. As you see there, one of the Yankees' worst hitters with runners in scoring position. Hitting a .05 as that misses outside, 1-1. Well, I mean, it's going to be an interesting series, Andrew. We'll see if, as this one hammered to right and fairly deep, going back, looking up, it's gone! Michael Conforto, his 7th of the year! Goodbye, baseball! And Aaron Hicks can walk home, a 2-run shot to right, and the Yankees take a 2-1 lead here on Lance Lynn. Holy cow, what a shot by Conforto as he's starting to heat up again at the plate. He turned on a low fastball, and it just flew over the short porch and right. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. You know, I mean, I've been saying it, that Tampa could be out of gas, winning back-to-back cups. You know, 3 deep runs into the playoffs, you don't see it anymore. You haven't seen it since the 80s. As Stallings now up the middle. Tough play there for Anderson, but with the slow Stallings running, he makes it 2 away. There you go, Gibby. Big win for the Braves tonight. And now that brings up Brock Holt, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. As there's a strike on the outside black, 0-1. The 0-1 is outside, 1-1. It'll be a 1-1 to Holt. Chopped foul, good changeup there from Lynn, 1-2. The 1-2, pop fouling out of play, still 1-2. Probably Colorado and Carolina, Andrew. The 1-2, rolled to the right side, but Abreu is there, will backhand and take it himself to end the 5th. But the Yankees do score, and in a big way. Michael Conforto with Aaron Hicks off a third. Didn't just get a sac fly or an RBI ground out. He went yard. And we go top 6. Yankees now up 2-1. Gavin Sheets 0 for 1 now. And probably Colorado. I mean, I don't know how you don't pick Colorado. The Panthers looked really good down the stretch, too. I'll give them credit, but I think whoever wins the Toronto-Tampa Bay series will beat Florida in the 2nd round, as there's a strike, 2-1. And now this one grounded to second. LeMahieu is there. Will fire to first in time, 1 away. And then I think Carolina should beat the Rangers in the 2nd round, and then Carolina should beat whoever in the Eastern Conference Final. Yeah, I don't know how you don't pick Colorado to win it all, Andrew. They are just so deep. They only got better at the deadline, as there's a strike at the knees, 0-1. I mean, the Rangers got a lot better too. I don't think we got Stanley Cup caliber better, but we're getting there. This is chopped up the middle. Lindor behind second, fires the first off balance, but got him 2 away. And now bring up Timmy. Tim Anderson 1 for 2 with a single, caught stealing in the third. Hammers one to left. Conforto, late jump, but runs it down. And that'll be another 1-2-3 inning for Cole. We go bottom 6. Yankees up 2-1. Oh, yeah, 100%, Andrew. If I was a betting man, I would put money on it. I think the Rangers beat Pittsburgh, and I think it's, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it's only 5 games, honestly. Yeah, I don't really care about Sidney Crosby. I think that Pittsburgh's championship window is closed. I also think that, yeah, look, Pittsburgh is deep up the middle. They got a lot of great centermen, as this is pop foul backing out of play 0-2. But they don't, I think with Tristan Jarry hurt, I think the Rangers will be able to match them offensively, as this is inside out at the short catches made by Anderson 1 away. And I think the Ranger offense is in a good place. I think Kreider, Panarin, Zibanejad, Strome, Lafreniere, all these guys having career years. Lafreniere was on a roll at the end of the year. How many units, Mel? I don't even, what do you mean by units? Like dollar? Like, if I was a betting man, I would put $100 on the Rangers, honestly. I would, again, I'm not telling anybody to bet. I'm not telling anybody. I am that confident in my New York Rangers. We have home ice, even if it is a long series. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away. Even if it is a long series, the Rangers have home ice. The Rangers have home ice, and that could be enough. But I could legit see us, as this one skied to dead center. Going back is Robert, just shy of the track. The catch is made, and it's a 1-2-3 bounce back inning for Lance Lynn. We go top 7. 2-1 Yankees.
Leading off for the White Sox.
I think you got your sports cross there, Matt. Gotcha, Mel. Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, so 10 units then for you, Mel. How about that? As there's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Again, reiterating, Mel, that I am not a betting man. But if I was, I would bet at least the first round. I would put money on the Rangers too, you know, to get past Pittsburgh. As that misses low and outside Garcia, 2-1. The 2-1. Way high and inside, 3-1. The dangerous Jose Abreu on deck. It'll be a 3-1 to Garcia. Pop foul and out of play, 3-2. Oh, that's right. That's right, Matt. That's right. I forgot that Boston owns the Penguins now. As this is pop foul and out of play, 3-2. That's right. Yeah, but with Jarry hurt, I think that really hurts Pittsburgh's chances. That's low in the dirt, ball 4. So a leadoff walk here in the 7th by Cole. And Chad Green is now going to start warming in the pen for the Yankees. Jose Abreu 1 for 2. Chops one foul, 0-1. See, and I thought Vegas was saying the Rangers were the underdog. That's not a very good payout, Mel. There you go. There's a backdoor slider for a strike, 0-2. The 0-2. Low, 1-2. Tried to get him to expand the zone, but nothing doing. The 1-2. Fouls off a fastball, still 1-2. Yeah. Vegas, they were saying, as I was watching NHL Network yesterday, swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. Yesterday, at least, the Penguins were favored by Vegas. So, I mean, FanDuel might be right. So, I think the Rangers should be the favorite. As Yasmani Grandal, 0 for 2. Oof, does not like the borderline ball call, does Cole. As there's a strike, 1-1. The 1-1 do Grandal. Outside, 2-1. Yankees would love to see Cole get through the 7th. The 2-1, the runner going to throw down the second, not in time. A stolen base there for Garcia, his 3rd of the year, as Grandal takes the strike. Tying run now in scoring position as Grandal, that would have been your double play ball. Olsen will win the race to the bag, 2 away. Tying run goes to 3rd, though, and now Eloy Jimenez 0 for 2 with a pair of groundouts. Takes the strike, 0-1. Jimenez had the game-winning hit in the first game of the 4-game set against the Yankees last week in that 1-0 thriller. That'll be an 0-2 now to Jimenez. Outside, 1-2. Popped him up on the infield. LeMahieu behind second base. On the lip of the outfield grass, makes the catch. Get up and stretch. Yankees ahead 2-1 here in this thrilling pitchers duel in the Bronx. Looks like Chad Green will be the guy for the 8th now as Matt Olson leads off here at the bottom of the 7th. Lance Lynn fires to Olson. He rips it to the right side because of the shift, though. Garcia from the right field grass fires the first. 1 away. That brings up Aaron Hicks, 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. He was on base when Conforto went yard. The first pitch from Lynn is high, 1-0. Double barrel action now for the White Sox in their pen. Aaron Bummer, the lefty. Kyle Crick, former Pittsburgh Pirate, the righty. It'll be a 1-0 to Hicks. Swing and a miss on a curveball, 1-1. The 1-1. Good sinker for a strike, 1-2. Wind's carrying to left tonight. Only 2 home runs, though. 1 for each team. As that misses just low to Hicks, the count levels at 2-2. A solo shot by Moncada for the White Sox. A 2-run bomb for the Yankees. As this is chopped foul, 2-2. The count holds. This is probably Lynn's last inning of work as well. As Aaron Hicks, goodbye baseball! A second deck shot, his 16th of the year, his team-leading 19th RBI. It should be 29th RBI, my apologies. And the Yankees are up 3-1. A little bit of insurance here in the 7th as Hicks has Lynn's number. And it's 3-1 Yankees. And that'll do it for Lynn, so he goes 6 1/3, 3 runs. Not a terrible outing, a quality start for sure by the metrics. As out of the pen comes Kyle Crick for his 25th appearance of the year, a 6 ERA, a 1-2 record. Crick, a fastball slider pitcher. DJ LeMahieu 0 for 2. Hammers a fastball foul, 0-1. Well out in front. After you got Lynn throwing 95, Crick tops out at 93. That was only 90. So well out in front of it was DJ. And now he chases a low slider, 0-2. You see the splits there. No surprise, LeMahieu hits 100 points better against lefties. The 0-2. Hammered to left field, fairly deep. Jimenez going back. It is off the top of the wall. Just missing a home run was DJ LeMahieu, but he'll take a double, his 8th double of the year. And now that brings up Michael Conforto as we flash back to the 5th inning. This is how the Yankees got on the board in a big, big way. His 7th of the year. And now a chance for more ribbies. Well, I mean, that's fine, Mel. Again, I disagree. And swing and a miss there on a fastball 0-1. Again, I think a big part of it is the fact that Tristan Jarry is hurt. They're going to have to start their backup goaltender. Now, not to say the backup goalie can't suddenly do something, as that's going to be on the right field line. That's going to be a base hit. LeMahieu will score. Conforto digging for 2. He is in there with an RBI double. And suddenly the worst Yankee hitter with runners in scoring position has 2 hits tonight with runners in scoring position. And it's 4-1 Yankees. Conforto's 10th double of the year. I think the fact that I think the Rangers are going to be able to take that series pretty easily because of who's in net. That's just my opinion. Look, I could be wrong. She could be wrong. We'll find out starting tomorrow. As Jacob Stallings 0 for 2 tonight. Takes, ooh, they call it a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. So This is, I think, the third time this year we're seeing Kyle Crick, and, well, that definitely favors the Yankee hitters, as that's fouled back out of play, 0-2. So a double by LeMahieu, a double by Conforto, and now a strikeout by Stallings, frozen with that borderline slider. 2 away, a couple of borderline calls there, and that brings up Brock Holt, who's 0 for 2. And I might trade him after this game, as this is pop fouling out of play, 0-1. Him and Loizaga. The 0-1 to Holt. Hammered on the right field line, foul, 0-2. The 0-1, or the 0-2, excuse me, is high, 1-2. The 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. So Conforto's left at second, but the Yankees score 2 more. Aaron Hicks, a solo shot to right, and then back-to-back doubles. And at the end of 7, it's 4-1 New York. As in out of the pen comes Chad Green, his 14th appearance of the year. An 0-1 record, 1 save, a .68 ERA, 19 strikeouts, 1 walk. And leading off is A.J. Pollock, who's 0 for 2. Takes a strike right down Broadway, 0-1. Now swings and misses on a fastball, 0-2. Swing and a miss, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Got him on the backdoor curve, 1 away. As that'll bring up Luis Robert, 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. Takes a strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on another fastball, 0-2. Curveball misses way low and outside. A sellout crowd here in the Bronx, over 46,000. It'll be a 1-2 from Green. Strike 3 called at the belt. Robert can't believe it, 2 away. And now that brings up Gavin Sheets, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and the ground out. There's a strike in the outside edge, 0-1. Now a foul ball, backing out of play, 0-2. The 0-2 to Sheets in the dirt, 1-2. Checks his swing, but he goes around. He chases the fastball. Green strikes out the side. We go bottom 8 as we look at the Burger King fan cam. The Bronx is on its feet. Yankees up 4-1. As Oswaldo Cabrera, 0 for 3, will lead off. Meanwhile, Giovanni Gallegos starting to warm for the Yankees in the pen. At the moment, it is a save situation. The first pitch from Crick is pop foul and out of play, 0-1. Cabrera just a little early on it. The 0-1 misses high, 1-1. Kendall Graveman and Jose Ruiz warming in the White Sox pen. It'll be a 1-1 to Cabrera. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, 1-2. Just stayed at the top of the zone, and Cabrera just missed it. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him on a back foot slider. Strike 3, 1 away. Good pitch by Crick there, and that brings up Cody Bellinger, who's 0 for 3. Struck out in his last at-bat. Bellinger chases an inside fastball, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 to Cody. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-2. The 0-2 to Bellinger. Low, 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 again to Cody. Skied to left, fairly deep. Jimenez has a beat on it, though. He'll make the catch, 2 away. Now that brings up Lindor. He's 0 for 3 with a flyout in his last at-bat. Coming off a very good day down in Baltimore. Swing and a miss over the top of a good slider there from Crick, 0-1. As you see there, Lindor hits much better from the other side of the plate. The 0-1, pop fouling out of play, 0-2. Tried to backdoor the slider there, and it was lucky for him, it just stayed outside. It'll be an 0-2 to Lindor. Pops a fastball fouling out of play, still 0-2. A bit late on that one, got slowed down by the slider. As Crick trying to eat a couple of innings here for the White Sox and save the pen for the rest of this series. As Lindor just stays alive on that slider, still 0-2. The 0-2, hammered to right, but just foul. Still 0-2. Dark stroke, it's still super early. It's too early to be talking about playoffs right now. Like, let's see how they do the rest of this series against Toronto. It'll be a 1-2 to Lindor. Outside, 2-2. I mean, look, they are red hot, for sure. But also look at the level of competition. And they also did this last year as Lindor pops this foul on the left field line, still 2-2. They rolled off like 15 in a row, and then they lost like 13 in a row. So let's see what happens and see how they bounce back after a loss as Lindor, little blooper to short, catches made by Anderson. We go top 9. Yankees up by 3, and in comes Giovanni Gallegos looking for his 12th save of the year, his 14th appearance of the year. At knock on wood, has yet to give up a run, an earned run here in 2022. Yoan Moncada, the only run for the White Sox, a solo home run to right, takes a strike, 0-1. And now a changeup misses outside, a 1-1. Now chops the slider foul, 1-2. And that misses outside, 2-2. It was good that we beat Toronto at their own game tonight. There's no denying that, right? Toronto is one of the best teams in the league in one-run games. The Yankees beat them 3-2. Let's do it again tomorrow. As this one popped up to center, Bellinger there makes the catch, 1 away. Yeah, no, I agree, Darkstroke. I agree, but again, it's still very early. Tim Anderson 1 for 3 with a single and a caught stealing. Fouls this back out of play, 0-1. Nobody won a World Series in April or May. Well, then again, let's get that done, Darkstroke. It'll be a 1-2 to Anderson. Strike 3, frozen with the fastball on the outside edge, 2 away. Last hope for the White Sox, Lurie Garcia, a walk and a stolen base. Only walk of the day given up by Cole. Takes a strike, 0-1. Now there's a strike at the top of the zone, 0-2. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, he struck him out on 3 pitches. And just like that, the Yankees get off to this homestand. A good start. They've now won 7 in a row. For the second time this year, their high watermark was an 8-game winning streak. This is now their high watermark for their record. They're 20 games over 500. Cole improves to 7-1. Lynn drops to 5-2. Gallegos gets save number 12. As you see here, player of the game, 2 for 2 with a hit by pitch. Conforto, a double, 3 RBIs. He also had a home run. Lance Lynn, the hard luck loser, 6 1/3, 5 strikeouts, 3 hits, 3 runs. Cole, only 3 strikeouts, 1 walk, but only the 1 run on 3 hits. You'll take that every time. This could be a playoff series down the road. as the Yankees are now 20 games over 500. RCP, I think the Rangers win in 5. Maybe 6. I am not scared of Pittsburgh. Not this year. Not this year. And especially with Tristan Jarry hurt. So yeah, so the Yankees are now 33-13. Cole, another strong 7 innings. His ERA drops to 2.17. Linz goes up to 3.22. Tomorrow, Brandon Woodruff versus Lucas Giolito, and Robbie Ray versus Michael Kopech. We didn't face Giolito in the 4-game set, so this should be good. Darkstroke, they're not going to designate Aaron Hicks for free agency. You want to talk about consistency, right? You think that because Glaber suddenly got hot that he's a godsend? Hicks was one of our hottest hitters to start the year, and then, you know, he left a few games because he had a baby, and he's getting back into the swing of things. Like, I'm not ready to DFA Aaron Hicks. He has not looked good since coming back from his paternity leave. I am not denying that. I think he's out the whole series, RCP. I mean, I could look it up, but... God. They said he will at least miss games 1 and 2, but he's listed as day-to-day. But he's going to miss the first 2 games in New York. So, if the Rangers go up 2-0 in this series, look, it's not impossible, but, like, I think they'll get a split in Pittsburgh, and they put the nail in the coffin back at the Garden in Game 5. Like, this Ranger team is different. We're not scared about going to Pittsburgh. We're not scared of whoever they put in net. I'm not denying that Pittsburgh is still deep, especially down the middle. Malkin, obviously Crosby. I forget who else. They got a couple other guys like, you know, Letang still out there playing well, but I think Panarin and Kopp will be ready for Game 1. Yeah, so they went back to they both practiced today, and they've been given the thumbs up for Game 1. So I can confirm that the New York Post is reporting, and although I would never trust the Post for anything but for sports, the Post is reporting that they were at practice today, so they'll be there ready for Game 1 tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, yep, Getzel. I'm not worried about the Penguins, RCP. I'm not saying we should overlook them. We got to handle our business. It's got to be game to game. But I am not scared of Pittsburgh. For the first time in a very long time, I am not scared of the Penguins. Sorry. I'm just not. So, that could change as the series goes on, of course. But that's just how I feel at the moment. So, tomorrow will be the rest of this 3-game set with the White Sox. And maybe we'll start the series with Baltimore, but we'll see. Again, I have to go to the doctors, so I'm leaving a little. We're doing an early stream. We're calling it. Yeah, Darkstroke, but LeCastro can't hit. LeCastro can't hit, so I don't understand what you're talking about. I'm not denying LeCastro's spot on the Yankees, but he can't hit. He's not a good hitter. He's not as good a hitter as Hicks when Hicks is on. Hicks looked bad tonight. Not going to deny that. But I'm not ready to just write it off yet. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? That's right. I think, you know what I'm going to do? I think we're going to make a trade. Loizaga has been garbage. Brock Holt has been garbage. This was something I was scouting the other day. Rebel, I am sorry to hear that, man. I am sorry to hear that. That is really rough. I know about being friend zoned. Darkstroke, over the course of a season, Hicks has proven to be a better hitter. He has. Oh, Mike Ford went to Seattle in the game. That's nice. All right, guys, what do you think of this? Abraham Toro, who can play first, second, or third. He's a switch hitter. Switch hitter off the bench for Loizaga. Oh, and Drew Steckenrider for Loizaga and Holt. Yeah, really sorry to hear that, Vader. Really sorry to hear that. What do you guys think? Because I am done with Loizaga. I am done with hanging his slurve and having it hit out of the ballpark. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel, Darkstroke. I'm a big fan of switch hitters also. Anybody else? Anybody else in here? And I like Steckenrider. I do. I like Steckenrider as a middle relief guy. You know, he doesn't have as many pitches as Loizaga, but sometimes that's a better thing, actually. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's better that he doesn't have a ton of pitches. Mel, you like this? You're a fan of this? You know, I mean, Brock Holt, unfortunately, has... I like him as a fielder, but has not done anything for us at the plate outside of his first start. So I think that... I think this is the deal. So there we go. We also save $500,000. Yeah, he's got very good numbers. So Steckenrider now is a new middle reliever for us. Can take some of the pressure off the other guys. I mean, Sheffield. I've already said Sheffield's going down to the minors when Dominguez comes back. And yeah, I like Abraham Toro. I get he's only had 17 at-bats, but he's a switch hitter. That can, and again, I don't need outfielders. Right? That's nice that Brock Holt can play the outfield, but I don't need outfielders, especially because he's slow. Oh, that's the other thing, too. Toro is also 30 points faster than Holt. He's a 68 speed, so that also gives me another guy who can run off the bench. Darkstroke, that's why he's been used mostly in cleanup situations, like having big, you know, pitch a couple of innings or get us a couple of outs and we're up by like 6 or 7, right? Like I said, Sheffield's going back to the minors as soon as Dominguez comes back. But I don't need all these cleanup guys. I need guys who can actually pitch innings for me, and Loizaga's ERA was at 5 after a bad outing in Baltimore, so I'm done with them. I'm done. Goodbye. Also, Toro's another guy that can play first, and this gives me options against lefties if I want to give Olsen the day off. I can put Toro at first base because Olsen... I sometimes don't like Olsen hitting... He can hit lefties, but obviously not as well as righties, and I would rather him play... you know, Toro is a better hitter from the right side of the plate anyway, or at least he has more pop. So, yeah. So that's the thought. But that's the thought processes. And again, as a switch hitter, he can also fill in for Bobby Witt against righties if I need him. It gives me more options. Obviously, I'm a big fan of switch hitters. I have been playing him almost every day, Darkstroke, because he's just been red hot for me. Although he had a bad game against Chicago, but everybody had a bad game against Chicago. But, Michael Conforto, the player of the game against the White Sox. 3 RBIs including a 2-run home run. And Aaron Hicks a solo shot. So the bottom of the lineup really getting things done. And Ben Rortvedt's been okay as a backup overall. I would still like to get him back over 200, but he's shown some good pop overall. And he's been good defensively. So, yeah. All right, so tomorrow, again, I have to end early because I have to head to the doctor's. My appointment's in an hour. Yankees, White Sox will finish this 3-game set. We've won 7 in a row. We're now 8.5 up on the Blue Jays in the standings as they are falling apart. But, and actually, that's, you know what, that's a move that, I think that made us better. But look at that. We're in the top 10 in most categories except for left field and third base. But that's, you know, third base will get better as Bobby Witt gets better. And left field, technically we have like 4 center fielders on the team that they're all center fielders. But, yeah. So, all right. Save the game. And we'll call it a night. We'll be back tomorrow. Maybe do 3 games tomorrow. And that's it. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have yourselves a great rest of your Monday. We'll be back again, Rebel, if you're still watching, I'm sorry you're having a rough go of it, my friend. We'll be back tomorrow. I have to go to the doctor. And I will see you all tomorrow night. So have a great rest of your Monday, everybody. Good night.